442 unprovoked gator/alligator attacks in the U.S.
How many were there provoked?
Non-apologetic news. Gator attacks are happening more and more often. Can you guess what state they're happening the most often in?
Oh, I'm going to say Florida.
Florida is true. Now, what they say is from 1948 to 2020, there was 442 unprovoked gator/alligator attacks in the U.S.
How many were there provoked?
So that makes 6 per year, roughly. Last year, it was 10 per year, though, and this year, we're on target to hit 12. So we thought it might be a good job to highlight a couple gator attacks so you know what to do when the gators are on you. Now, all these attacks we're going to talk about are from this year. Really, they're from the past 60 days. First up, July 1st, a man in, what state was it?
Florida.
A Florida man, he stopped for a smoke break. He winds up calling 911. We have a bit of that call here.
There's a guy, he's been attacked by a gator. His arm got bit off and he's naked.
He is naked.
Why is he naked?
He was a 43-year-old man, and he's now recovering from his arm had gotten partially bitten off, and they winded up having to amputate the rest of the arm, right?
He was in a lot of pain. He's like, just help, help, help. He was talking to us and everything. They cut the fence and they helped him up, and he actually walked to the ambulance.
The man was laying naked by a fence, and they told him it had been 3 days since he was attacked. It took him that long to get out of the wilderness and get to somewhere for help. So 3 days with your arm just ripped off. And at this point, they say the man was living in a van down by the river for some time before the alleged attack happened.
I didn't know if he was dead or alive when I first walked up upon him. And, you know, there's nothing, no words can describe it, you know.
The man will survive with one arm, though, so hopefully that van is not a stick shift.
Why was he naked, though?
They never touched that. You could see a picture of him right here, censored, looking like a wounded deer. I don't
sunbathing or what?
I do not have an answer for that. And less than a week before this attack, just one county over in Florida, an elderly woman, she was at a golf course. She fell into a pond. Once again, I have no issue, no reason why she fell into a pond. Alcohol was probably in play. She fell in, 2 gators attacked her, killed her, so the public wanted blood. So they sent nuisance gator hunters in to just kill 2 random gators. And then they put them on the news like, problem's done, but they don't know if it was even the same 2 gators at all. It could have been,
right.
You know, that's kind of something I don't really like. Well, about 2 weeks before that, a man was looking for Frisbees in the water and then was found dead shortly after. So once again, alligator trappers rushed the scene. Apparently the Frisbees he was looking for was a part of a popular disc golf scene. So I was in Florida last week. I actually had some gator. It was delicious.
How was it?
But yeah, they have all these putt-putt golf courses with gators. And they're like, pet a live gator, hold a live gator. So, I mean, it's one of these places that this happened at. Now, this time, a gator was caught and euthanized by a contracted nuisance alligator trapper, but they actually checked the gator's stomach and did find human remains. So he was either the one who killed this one or another man. Now, at this exact same park 2 years ago, the exact same thing happened. A man was looking for his Frisbees in the water, was attacked by a gator, and he was killed.
Cut your losses and go buy some new fucking Frisbees.
What do you do when a gator is attacking you?
I think there's much you can do. I'm pretty sure you're just fucked once he gets a hold of you.
So what they say is that when a gator bites down, he can't actually chew and swallow you. He is going to open his jaws to reposition himself, at which most people try to frantically get away. They say, no, you do the opposite of that. When he opens his jaws to reposition, you take your fist and you shove it down his throat.
Okay.
It's supposed to cause him to regurgitate or get you that much closer to being eaten. One of the two.
Let's get it over with.
They also say that they can run up to 20 to 25 miles per hour on land, but only in short bursts. So if you're running straight, you're not going to get away from him. So the old wise tale of zigzagging, they say that is true because he will keep up his pace and he will wear out quicker. And once he's worn out, he's just a little tuckered baby laying there. And then
me both.
the old tried and true, just like with sharks, they say, go for the eyes. Doink. So if you're ever attacked by a gator, that is what you need to do.
We'll see a video of this shit in method. Like,
yeah, he's
tutorial of how to defend it.
You got 24 holes poked in you, and when he releases you, I don't know. Maybe he's got the little dangle in the back of his throat. You can just grab a hold of that little joker and rip it forward. We have saved the most vicious gator attack for last. Now, this gator is actually famous. You might actually know this gator. That is correct. Brabo Gator is back out of retirement and out of the water with his newest diss track.
Like stick, karma's real, life's a bitch. Bait me and see what kind of bite you get.
Oh, I would not want to be in his crosshairs because anybody knows when Brabo Gator bites, Brabo Gator don't let loose. So watch out, everyone, when you are in the water, and we'd like to respectively say rest in peace to Brabo Gator's latest victim. Have a good night, everybody. We'll be back next week. Non-apologetic news. Non-apologetic news.